Hi, my name is Joe Garris, owner of Mortgage Web Success. I want to take a couple minutes and just walk you through the actual mini site. I know we give you an image here of the page, but I want to show you a live view of the actual mini site on my demo site. And then I'll walk you through some of the other features here, show you some of the Facebook, Craigslist, and Google ads, and also show you the press releases as well as some live results of this. And I don't think I need to walk you through the logos. These are the logos that are available that I actually created these myself, so there's no copyright issues here. And all the images, we also have purchased the copyrights to, or the licenses to actually use those, so there's no issue with that. You can of course use your own images, and we can help you implement any of that, any of those changes as well. One thing I want to tell you really quickly, the FHA Streamline Toolkit, this is just one small piece of the Mortgage Web Success system. So you're actually getting the entire system with multiple niches, as well as lots of different features and lots of content, general mortgage content as well. And actually, once you register, you're going to get a default domain name, which is going to look very similar to this. It's going to have a number and then mortgagewebsystem.com. This is a placeholder domain. You'll actually end up adding your own domain name, and you may even have multiple domain names for the different niches. Some people choose to have one for the veteran loan, one for the reverse mortgage niche, one for the FHA Streamline, one for the HARP, and then we're having 203K, USDA, and multiple other niches that we'll be adding into the system as well. So wanted to let you know this is something very similar to what you're going to see here. Your site's going to be optimized for your city by default. However, this can all be changed. Everything here can be edited. All of this content can be removed. All of the navigation can be changed. And in fact, I'll show you one of our member sites who just took one of our newer themes that were just released very recently, and he made a lot of changes to his system here. So this is Jenny and Will, and they actually just got married. So that is Jenny Lehman and Will Lehman. And so you can see they've added video here. We actually have this graphic available for you for the heart. You can see he's got drop downs here, as well as left side navigation. All of this can be set up. Now, this was not done overnight. He has a custom header that's graphical, so you know this is something that we probably did for him. So it may have taken a couple of days for our graphics guys to make these changes as well. And then this was over probably a week or a couple of weeks of him figuring out exactly how he wanted to set all this up, and then talking with our support team to try to get it optimized here. So, and as you can see here, he's got a really big disclaimer. Any types of disclaimers that you need, not a problem. We can add those. We can add any of your different NMLS numbers as well. So, you know, don't worry about licensing or any of that. If your company allows you to use a third-party website or web system, then we can fix it. We can add any compliance information that they can think of, because everything can be completely ripped out of the system. Like, it can be a blank slate. So that's not an issue at all for us to be able to add that. You just have to tell us what you need. Okay, so let's move back to the Streamline pages. So I want to show you how these are set up. So this is just a graphical image here. This can be changed out. As you can see, we do use headline marketing, so we always have a headline on the page, and we also always have a call to action. So we're always driving the prospect to take the next step, which in this case we're saying is to fill out the eligibility form. If we go to that eligibility form here, if we click on that, then you'll see that there's also a video by default within the system, and you can definitely use this. This video is the script was written in such a way that where it's very generic and talks about our team, someone from our team will get back with you, so on and so forth. You can absolutely use that script, which you will receive, make your own video, no problem. you'll see that there is a web form here. And any of the forms, these we call these web forms. Some people might call them opt-in forms, or several different other names, I guess. But at any rate, any information you put into here is going to go into your database. So you have a contact manager, and all of that data goes for that actual contact record, and that's going to allow you to email them, even text message them as well. We have that capability within the system also, but you have the ability to send out broadcast emails, to be able to set up autoresponder sequences. So lots of different features for the system. And we even have a long-term follow-up, which is 6.5 years by default, but then once they finish the last message in that 6.5 year sequence, it goes right into the first message of the sequence. So basically it's a perpetual autoresponder sequence. That's mainly just for keeping a contact once a week with a real quick tip. Could be a recipe, could be all kinds of different things. So this is the actual site, and you can go to joegarris.com/FHA Streamline Home, just like that, FHA_Streamline_Home.html, if you want to take a look at it and click through all the pages. You can see that we put our own graphic here, which I actually created these graphics myself. So you're welcome to use all of the content as well as any graphics. As long as you're a member of the Mortgage Web Success System, you have a license to use them in any way that you see fit. So you can use the content, you can repurpose the content into different ways. You can see here we have licensing that can be added at the bottom here as well. So let me click through a couple pages just so you can kind of see the look of these. You can see again, this one has a form. If you click down here, you'll see there's an alternative refinancing option. So these are people, maybe someone doesn't have an FHA, but they have a VA loan. So we've got, although we don't have a VA Streamline actual niche portal or mini site yet, we do have a VA mini site for regular VA home loans, but not for refinancing. But you can see we've integrated an actual form where they can fill out that form, and you'll get the contact data, and so you've got the status, you've got all the information you need to go ahead and get moving with that actual person. Same goes for the USDA loans, and we've also got the HARP here, and then there's some statement about refinancing help for the self-employed. Everything here is editable. If you don't deal with USDA loans, just remove that part out for you, no problem. So we can do it for you. You can also do it yourself. I'll just show you real quickly. If I click on, this is the dashboard of our system. So this is kind of your control panel where you can make lots of changes yourself if you want. You've got lots of different features here. Really too many features to go through in this particular video, but there's an entire training video within our training site as well that you can go through, that goes through lots of these different tabs as well. So now if I click here on edit for the FHA Streamline Home, you'll see that all of the content here can be modified. You'll see these little database tags throughout our system. The page optimization tag allows us to add in this section here for, so where it says Louisville, if I want to change that and put in Elizabethtown, I've got a couple of options. I can do this on a page-by-page basis by changing each page to a different optimization, or I can go and change a global setting. So if I go to Site Manager, Company, and then I scroll down here, you can see that this says Louisville. If I erase that and save it, then it defaults to whatever my city is for my state. So it's going to say Elizabethtown now. So it says Elizabethtown there. Right here where that's my city. Now if I change this to Fort Knox, which is right down the road, then I can click Save and refresh this, and now the page says Fort Knox. So we give you a lot of flexibility with optimizing the actual pages for different different locations. And so that's pretty much it for the site itself. I'm going to show you a couple of different things here really quickly in about 1 minute. I'm just going to show you some different we have Craigslist ads. So the way I created these Craigslist ads, actually put them in Word docs, and the reason being so you can actually make modifications to these yourself. So you can actually add any information here in a text format. What we do is we use Jing Project, which is a free screen capture system, to take a picture of this and then save it as an image after we've made the changes. We try to make sure that there's no cursor or anything that's still left there when we do take the image. But this is going to allow you to be able to make modifications to the images or to the actual ads very quickly. And then of course we have the actual ads themselves in the image format. So these can be clickable, and we also have a Craigslist ad wizard within our system, which all of these images will be added into with headlines and descriptions. So you can actually, or actual headlines where you can just select them, and then it will give you the actual code to paste into Craigslist that will populate this information. So you won't have to worry about that at all. The Facebook ads. So Facebook ads are a little different. We just created a lot of the image ads, which are made in such a way to where they fit correctly into Facebook. They have to be 100 pixels by 72, so they're quite small images. But we have lots of different images. Putting a red box around the images is something that you'll want to test. You want to test the image in that way as well. And so we've got lots of different images you can use, and then we even include the ad copy here that you can use as well. So we've got headlines, possible headlines, and then possible text copy as well that you can use. We do the same or similar for Google AdWords. Google AdWords, you don't have the actual images itself, but we've got the possible headlines with the specific character max that they need for their system, and then possible descriptions as well. And I'll just show you the, let's see, you've got Facebook ads, you've got the logos, which we've already shown you. You've got these in several different formats. They look a little weird like that, but this is what they actually, how crisp, you can see how crisp this really looks. So we've got them, we even did this in a document, in a Word doc, so you can make modifications to the wording, and then you can take another picture of this with Jing Project as well. So that is pretty much it. So if you like what you're seeing here, all you have to do is scroll down to the bottom here, fill out your information. This gives you some of the other information that we do have, or some of the other features of the system. Shows you the bonuses that we're giving you as well. And then scroll down, put in your contact information, put in your password, make sure that it's 6 characters and includes letters and numbers, and the first character must be a letter. And then confirm that password, put in a security question for yourself, and then your address information, credit card information, and then we show you what the special offer here is, which is for this is a 14-day. So you get to try this out risk-free, 14 days for $1. You get to use all the tools in there and test it out on us. And that is all I've got. So we look forward to working with you.